Okay, can someone tell me how am I going to write the coordinate of C? Do we know the length of OD? Do we know the length of OD? Avika? Edvika?
Yes, miss.
Do you know the length of OD?
No.
So what should we do if we don't know the length in max? Avika, can you give me some idea how? In max, if we don't know the value of certain thing, what should we do? We let it be what?
We let it be K.
Or you want to let it be K, you want to let it be anything you like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so anything you like, you can let it be K. But since we are talking about a function whereby the function is y equal to e to the power of negative x squared, correct? So our variable is x and y, am I right? So what should we let OD be?
X1.
Yeah, okay, we let it be x. Understand? So anything in max, if you don't know the value, you let it be the unknown. And this case is good to let it be x. So if I know OD is x, so that means the coordinate x for C is what? Is what? Adele? Ayman? If I let OD be x, so can you tell me what is the coordinate x for C? Since this is a rectangle, this is perpendicular.
X.
Yeah, it's x. Good. So now, what is the coordinate y for x? Coordinate y for C is, okay, Andy Siti Haja.
Yes, miss.
What is the coordinate y for C?
E to the power of negative x squared.
Yeah, why you say C, the coordinate y for C is e to the power of negative x squared?
From the equation.
Yeah, it's not from the equation. You have to say that because C lies on the curve y equal to e to the power negative x squared. So this is all we think in our mind. That's why they say determine the coordinate C. So what we can do is, when we say determine the coordinate C, that is how we think. We write this one first. So the working that we have will be, I let OD be equal to X. So therefore, the coordinate for C will be X e to the power negative X squared. That's it. So this will be your proper answer. This is how we think. Are you clear? Student? Okay. Anyone got any issue on that? Brendan, are you okay?
So X is just put X on you, right?
Yeah, because we don't know the length, so we just let it be X. So that is how we do max. Anything we don't know, we look at the variable that is suitable, then we put in the unknown. So now if I know the coordinate for C, that is x e to the power x squared. So now I'm going to talk about the area. Okay, so now if I write down area of rectangle A, B, C, D. I let it be A, and I want to write in terms of X. But I still don't know, correct? So I write AX So if you want to find the area of a rectangle, you know that a rectangle, the area is length times breadth. So I let AD be the length and the width be CD. Correct? Okay, now, based on what you have here, okay, can you tell me what is the length of AD? Okay, Azif? From here, what is the length of AD? This is X.
2x.
Yeah, so I know from here, I look at the diagram, I know my AD is equal to 2x. Good. So now I know AD, so I put it in 2x. So times. Okay, what is the length of CD? Brandon. So now based on here, what can you say about CD?
X.
Oh, how can it be X?
How many?
CD is vertical wall.
So do you put Y or?
Okay. If you
What?
put Y, now you are not writing the area in terms of X.
Oh, so, oh yeah, that's the condition. So,
Brandon, have you ever think of why they ask you to find the coordinate of C?
Differentiate the
No,
E.
don't differentiate. We haven't get the formula yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now if on a Cartesian plane, I have a point here. I call it point P, and the coordinate is 2, 5. Correct? So now I draw a rectangle like that. So what is this length? Brandon?
The horizontal is 2. The width is the length is 5.
The horizontal is 2. The height?
5.
5. So do you see here is this?
Yeah, the
So now
must use
you
the
tell
Y.
me what is the CD?
E to the power negative x squared.
Yeah. So you see,
Oh.
that is how you link from what you know about a coordinate to the real situation. So now I have 2 e to the power negative x squared. So now, have I got the area function now? So you see, to someone, when they can link here to here, then they can find the area easily, because they have the idea. The x coordinate show the distance of the point from the y-axis. The y coordinate show the perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis. So that is what we have learned in our year 7. Form 1. So you see how important your basic is. So now, that's why now you apply it. That's why maths, you cannot say, I don't want to study from 1 maths or year 7 maths. I want to straight away jump to university maths. Cannot, because it's a building block. So your younger age maths is your building block to now. So those who are not good in your building block, yeah, you are not firm. So now please learn it. Okay, so now you please take some time to differentiate this. Because they say determine the coordinate of C such that the rectangle ABCD has a maximum area. So we want to find maximum area. So now we have to start differentiating this. So AX equal to 2x e to the power negative x squared. So now you have to find your A prime x. Please take some time to differentiate this. Everyone should know how to differentiate. You use product rule. Your u is 2x, up to you. If you want to take your u is 2 also can. Your v is e to the power negative x squared. Okay, please do it now. How you get your A prime X? Okay, A prime X. Okay. U prime is
2.
2. Okay.
B prime is negative 2x e to the power of negative x squared.
Okay, good. So your A prime X?
A prime x is 2x times negative 2x times 2x e.
Okay, you want to do like that? Can, no problem. But caution, please don't do it like that.
Okay.
Plus?
Plus 2 times e to the power of negative x squared.
Okay. Okay, so everyone got that? Cindy, do you get that?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So what should we do next is, okay, they say determine the coordinate of C such that the rectangle ABCD has a maximum area. So what you can do is, for this case, if you don't want to factorize, it's okay. So you get equal to 0. Okay? So after you put equal to 0, what you can do is, you know pretty well the true facts that e to the power negative x squared cannot be 0. Correct? So I can cancel off this. So only can do that if it cannot be 0. Okay. So I have negative 4x squared plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. So I have 4x squared equal to 2. So my x squared equal to 2 over 4. So x equal to, okay, x must be greater than 0.
Shouldn't it be negative? When you bring 2 to the other side, shouldn't it be negative 2?
Okay, let me show it to you. So does it come back to square one?
Yeah.
So if I write like that, is it okay? It's fine also. So therefore, this one is half. So your x is 1 over root 2. Yeah, so it's root 2 over 2. Everyone should be familiar with this, correct? So after I have done this, what should I do next? Okay, what should I do? Yeah.
If I just write 1 over 2 cannot.
1 over root 2.
1 over 2.
Can. Miss Do told you already, ma. Why must I write in this form? Thaddeus, explain.
Looks better.
What do my looks better? What do my looks better?
To make the numerator become a whole number, I don't know. Is it called whole number? Integer.
Okay. Okay, integer. The reason is not say look better. Okay, look better. The reason is it's not a matter of look better. It's a matter of the person will be able to estimate the value easily. So now if I ask you to estimate this value from here, root 2 is 1.414, right? You tell me, is it easy to estimate this approximate value? Very difficult. 1 divided by 1.414. Difficult, am I right? But if I write in this form, 1.414 divided by 2. So it's approximately 0.7. You see? So the reason why we make the denominator an integer is because people will be able to approximate the value easily. Is make the reader find it easy. Yeah, useful. So it's not a matter of look better. Like for example, okay, off record. So now it's your choice. In the exam, if you give me this answer, I will mark you correct also. But in your report, yeah, whether you are going to get an A+ or not, that very much on your final. Okay, I told you already, next year, we are going to have your folio correct 20%. Okay, SAT is 50%. Got 6 SAT, is 50%. Okay, so total up 70%. Okay, now we have done that. Okay, what should I do next? What should I do next? Okay, Cindy, after I got my X, so now I know the coordinate of C already, because I know the value of X. So what should I do next, Cindy?
Draw the sign diagram.
Yeah, correct. Draw the sign diagram of what?
A prime X.
Yeah, A prime X. So because C is on the positive side, so our X have to be more than 0 onward, correct? So I put here √2/2. So I want a maximum area. So here is a plus, here is a minus. So then I say, therefore, coordinate C is, okay, the X is √2/2. How about the Y? E to the power negative √2/2 square. Am I right? Yeah, so it's E to the power of 1/2, negative half. Okay, that's done, the question. Okay, so for this question is the forming of equation. Got it? Okay, so done with that. So shall we go to another question? Can you please have a look at question 10? Let's try question 10. Okay, so when we want to solve this problem, we start whatever they want us to find. They say, how far should X be from M? So we let MX be X. So I write down here in my diagram, I put X. Okay, now this is a right angle. The total length of the pipeline equal to L. L is AX plus XB. So now, can you tell me how to get AX? Can you please tell me how to get AX, Esther? Esther,
Yes, miss.
how to get AX?
X square plus 2 square.
Okay, X square plus 2 square, but you have to have a square root, correct? So X square plus 2 square. Yes, you are right. So it will be square root of 4 plus X squared. So I put down here 4 plus. Okay, Esther, you 4 plus X squared. Okay, square root. We know afterward we need to differentiate, so we put it power half. Okay, plus. Okay, how to get XB? How to get XB? Yeah, Gladys?
Let the xn equals to 5 minus x.
Okay, correct, you are right. Because Mn is Mn, so I have to get my Xn first in terms of X. So my Xn is equal to Mn take away Mx. So this is 5 minus X. Okay, so I put in bracket. So therefore, my XB, Gladys, equal to square root of
5 minus x squared.
5 minus x, the whole thing square,
Plus 1 square.
plus 1 square. So you may want to simplify this, or up to you lah. If you don't want, also can. So I will prefer to expand that. That is 25 minus 10x plus x squared plus 1. So it becomes 26 minus x minus 10x plus x squared, the whole thing to the power half. Okay? Got it? Okay, now. So now they want to talk how far. So you have to differentiate this. Yeah. So now you take some time to differentiate this, equate equal to 0, draw the sign diagram, then get the value. Okay, I give you some time to work on that. Okay, so I'm going to let my L prime x, so bring down the power, copy down the whole thing, power take away 1, time by the derivative of the whatever inside, correct? So plus, bring down the power, copy down the whole thing, power take away 1, then we time by the derivative of whatever inside the bracket. Okay, so now what I will do is, I will equate this straight away equal to 0, and the power there, I'm going to put it as a negative half, put it down. So this one, I cancel off. Yeah, this one also can cancel. This one I will write as, okay, never mind. This is negative 5 plus x, okay? So I can, you can do it like that in the exam. You just use a pencil. So you don't have to write it many times. So I will write it as x over square root of 4 plus x squared plus negative 5 plus x over square root of 26 minus x minus 10x plus x squared. Okay, then I equate this equal to 0. Okay, now you look, I will bring this whole term over here. Okay, so it will look like this. So negative 5 become 5, x become negative x over square root of 26 minus 10x plus x squared. Okay, so if you want to solve this, you see you got square root. So what you need to do is you square both sides. You square both sides. So it become, okay, so you have to be very patient. So you square both sides. So here become x squared over 4 plus x squared equal to 5 minus x, the whole thing squared, over 26 minus 10x plus x squared. Okay, are you okay? Then you cross multiply. Then you solve it. Yeah, so you may, so if in the exam I didn't ask for exact value, if in the exam I didn't ask for exact value, correct? So what will you do? You use your solver, you straight away key this into your solver, E1, and here is your E2. Are you clear? Okay, but this one I will solve manually for you to see. Yeah, so I have to go to the next page. X squared times by 26 minus 10x plus x squared equal to, I cross multiply, cross multiply, okay? 4 plus x squared. So it's a very tedious stuff here. So 4 plus x squared, the whole thing times by 5 minus x, the whole thing squared. Okay, so you expand, then you simplify it. Hello? So shall we explain? Okay, 26x squared minus 10x cubed plus x to the power of 4 equal to 4 plus x squared. This is 25 minus 10x plus x squared. So this one, when you expand, 100 you follow me. If I expand wrongly, please let me know. 100, here is 1040x plus 4x squared plus 25x squared minus
Wait,
10.
teacher, isn't only the x is squared? Oh wait, never mind.
10x cubed plus x to the power of 4. Okay, so we are safe. Both sides also got x to the power of 4, correct? So gone. Okay, so we end up with 10x cubed, here also gone. So that's why you have to here negative 10x cubed. So all this you can just underline it. You don't have to rewrite it again. Minus 10x cubed minus 10x cubed. No, don't have it. So here got 26x squared, here got 29x squared. So I got here 100 minus 40x plus 29 minus 26, 3x squared. You got this. So you use your calculator and get the x. Okay, can someone give me what is the value of x? And someone give me what is the value of x? If not, I will check our textbook already. Exercise 3G.
10 or 10 over 3.
10 or 10 over 3.
Yes.
Got two value of x.
yes.
Yes.
10 minus x, 10 minus 3x. Is that the case? 30. Okay, so you see, and we have to be very careful. So when we talk about this case, correct? What is the minimum value for x? What is the domain? From here, x lowest is 0. Highest? Shafika, what is the highest possible value for x?
10.
Hey. Who? Yeah. Look at the diagram. Can the length of mx be 10?
No.
No. What is the highest possible, Shafika?
5.
5. So that will help us to determine this. So what we will do is, we here got two answers, x equal to 10 and x equal to 10 over 3. So we say, but x must be more than 0, less than 5. So therefore, x is equal to 10 over 3 kilometer. Okay, so now we draw the sign diagram for L prime x. Right? So it's from 0 to 5. So here is your 10 over 3. It's a minimum. So here is minus, here is a plus. So therefore, we answer to the question. So how are we going to answer to the question? Okay. How are we going to answer to the question? Safwan?
The distance between point X and point M should be 10 over 3 km.
Yeah. So how far should X be from M? So I will say X should be 3 1/3 kilometer from M. Finish. Okay, now I want to ask you another question. I don't know when it start to change that. It's okay if you don't write the improper fraction into a mixed number. Do you know we call this a mixed number? This is called a mixed number. This one we call it improper fraction. Do you know why it's called improper fraction?
Because the above value is higher than the denominator.
Yeah, the numerator is bigger than the denominator, correct? So not proper. And if you are a Chinese, if you learn maths in Chinese, correct, that is very, very easy to remember why we call it improper fraction. Do you know why? In Chinese, correct, the top one, we call it, hello? Anyone who know? Hello, you all didn't learn maths in Chinese. Okay, yeah, we call it 分子. 分子 means children, child. Then down there we call it 分母. 分母 means what?